Alright, so I said I was going to start a new thing where I did like monthly favourites videos, but they were actually just monthly catch-ups. And then with all the dedication and strength of will that I apply to everything in my life, I just didn't do it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Haha, whoops, okay, let's do it. In August, I finally started using the mute word function on Twitter. You can go into your advanced settings, and as well as having people blocked and muted, and oh boy do I have them blocked and muted, you can add specific words to be muted so they don't appear on your timeline or in your out replies. It's a helpful tool for filtering out abuse, but oh my god, I've also found it so helpful in avoiding some of the news, which I really don't want to hear. I always end up hearing about things anyway because people on my timeline are very aware of what's going on in the world, and I do actually read news websites as well and newspapers. But what it does mean is that when North Korea launch another missile test, something I think it's important to know about, but maybe not for me personally to obsess about constantly, I usually read about it once in the news and it's not filling up my timeline. I worry about things that it's silly to worry about, so don't need to add nuclear missiles to my list. I bought a projector. I think I actually bought it towards the end of July, but I didn't make one of these videos in July, so let's pretend it happened in August. Content. It has been life-changing. The reason I got a projector was because I now basically have a home cinema, so like an entire wall of my room can basically be covered with entertainment. Covered with entertainment isn't really the right wording for that. But the actual projector itself is like, you know, this big, maybe like 4 of the big Subway sandwiches in a line. So it doesn't add like this extra huge thing, which is what would happen obviously if I got a big TV. It also just gives you this really fun like atmosphere to the room because it kind of feels like you're in a little cinema. I got an Epson one. I will put the information below in case you're interested. It was pricey, but obviously getting a giant TV would have been a lot more expensive. I actually had some friends around recently and I just really freaked them out by projecting a giant picture of our faces onto the wall while we were sitting there chatting. I'm a joy to be around. Another thing that I did in August I think might be a little controversial, which is fine. I actually went to a safari park. It's called Port Lim in Kent, and as a disclaimer, the trip was free. They didn't pay me to talk about it, but it was a free visit. I hate zoos. You may have heard me talking about this before. I think city zoos are awful, but I've always wanted to go to a safari park to see what that experience is like for me and for the animals. Port Lim does a lot of conservation work. They are releasing gorillas into the wild. They're breeding rhino to release into the wild. They have this huge open area where all these grazing animals hang out. You go through on a truck like it's a safari. There were some other animals kept in more traditional enclosures though. I understand that some people watching might not think it's okay to go to a safari park. I respect that, that's fine. One of the things that I particularly like about Port Lim is that it's owned by the Aspinall Foundation. The current Aspinall in charge actually hates zoos. He inherited the safari parks that they own from his dad, and he is all about getting endangered animals back out into reserves. He doesn't think that animals should be kept for entertainment and profit. He doesn't think zoos should really exist. I think that is a good attitude to have and to work from. Talking about things I got for free. Yeah, I know, I hate myself too. I am now halfway through my Invisalign treatment. It's gone so ridiculously fast compared to how I thought it would. It's going really well, I'm really happy with it. If my teeth had looked like this, I never even would have thought about getting braces, so I'm in a pretty good place right now. Our only problem is that one of my teeth is refusing to come down. I spoke to my dentist about it, we're keeping an eye on it, and if it still refuses to move, then I think we just have to create some new molds to like shove it into place. Yay, teeth! This is gonna sound like a really cheesy advert, but it's true. I've actually started smiling with my mouth open in pictures, which I never used to do. I actually don't know how to do it, so I've had to practice. I've like taken a bunch of selfies with different smiles and it looks manic. Honestly, if anybody went through my phone and saw just like 20 pictures in a row of me trying to smile and looking really pained behind the eyes, I mean, it's no good. Okay, so this is the thing that I'm most excited to tell you about. I've been working on a secret project. Oh my god, you guys, stop. My friend Johnny and I have gone into business. He is a design whiz and I can't draw, but I have some big ideas that I want to make happen. A while ago I was talking on Twitter about how I wish there were t-shirts or like badges that said PC Brigade on them. PC obviously standing for political correctness, because a certain type of person and a certain type of newspaper that likes to complain that they can't do any of the fun things they enjoy, like be a bit racist or a bit sexist or discriminate against people casually, and they can't do that anymore because of the political correctness brigade. Political correctness has gotten in the way. It's gone mad. So yeah, I tweeted asking if anybody had made t-shirts or pins that said PC Brigade on them or Fun Police, and it turned out nobody had. So now we have. We have started a business called Lex and Johnny Pins, which makes it sound like we're a married couple and our last name is Pins. And this, which you may have spotted if you're beady-eyed or if it's even in frame when I'm talking, is our pin. I love them. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to do something like this. And every pin that we make, we're going to donate 15% of the proceeds to a particular charity. So for this one, 15% of the proceeds are going to go to Stop Funding Hate. Anyway, so if you like our pin, then I will link to our Etsy store below. Anyway, thanks for watching me try to sell you things, and I'll see you all soon.